Ever feel like you're trying to read a woman's mind, but then every time you think you figured it out, she's got you questioning everything again? Oh, trust me, you're not the only one trying to decode these unspoken signals. But here's the thing. Women have this secret language, and it's all in the small, almost invisible details. So, if you want to know whether she is actually into you, pay attention. I'm about to break it all down for you. Keep watching because you might just be missing some crucial clues. Alright, let's get into it. You know how we've all been there, right? You're hanging out, you're chatting, and there's this certain vibe that you just can't put your finger on. She's laughing at your jokes, even the bad ones. She's giving you this look that makes you feel like you're the only guy in the room, but you're still unsure. Like, is she just being friendly, or is she into me? Well, that is where most of us get tripped up. Attraction isn't always loud or in your face. Most of the time, it's communicated through subtle, nonverbal cues. Women, as skilled communicators, use these little signals to express interest without spelling it out. And here's the kicker. They often don't even know that they're doing it. But, lucky for you, all you need is a little bit of observation to catch on. Let's dive into the subtle signs that a woman might be giving you, because, trust me, they are more obvious than you think if you just know where to look. Number 1, mirroring body language. So let's start with something that is super easy to miss. Mirroring body language. Sounds like something out of a psychology textbook, right? But it's real. Ever noticed how when you're hanging out with her, she starts mirroring your gestures? You scratch your head, and she casually does the same. You cross your arms, and then suddenly she's doing the same. Don't just chalk this up to coincidence. This is subconscious, my friend. When someone likes you, they are naturally going to begin to mimic your body movements. Why? Well, because it's a sign that they feel comfortable and connected to you. It's almost like her body is syncing with yours, showing you that she's mentally and emotionally in tune with you. So the next time that you're with her and you notice that she's mirroring your posture or tone, well, consider that a big old green light. She's comfortable around you and probably attracted to you. Pay attention to whether it's just a one-off or if it happens regularly during your interactions. If it's consistent, well, then you might be dealing with someone who wants more than just friendship. Number 2, frequent eye contact. You know that moment when you lock eyes with someone and it just feels like the world fades away? If she's holding eye contact a little longer than usual, or if she's glancing at you from across the room, well, then you've got yourself a sign of attraction. But this isn't just about any eye contact. This is about that lingering, I can't stop looking at you gaze. Here's the thing. When a woman is interested, she's going to make an effort to keep eye contact with you. Not in a creepy, intense way, that's definitely a red flag, but more in a gentle, hey, I'm into this conversation kind of way. She might even look at you when you're not talking, just checking you out subtly. A little glance here and there and then quickly looking away, classic sign of attraction. And if you catch her staring a few times, oh, she's definitely into you. It's like she can't help it. Her eyes are drawn to you. Now, don't stare at her like you're trying to read her soul. That might make her uncomfortable. But definitely hold her gaze for a second longer than usual and then see if she responds. If she smiles or keeps looking at you, you are golden. Number 3, physical proximity. Have you ever noticed how when you're talking to her, she keeps inching closer? It's not just that she's trying to hear you better. No, it's because she wants to be near you. Physical proximity is a huge signal. If she's leaning in while you're talking, or finds excuses to be physically close, it means that she's feeling a connection and is comfortable being around you. And let's be real, she's probably not leaning in to hear about your latest Netflix binge. She wants to be near you because she feels safe, comfortable, and yes, attracted. But hold up, there's more to this. If she casually touches your arm, shoulder, or even your hand during conversation, she's testing the waters. These little touches are ways for her to see how you respond. If you lean in or casually touch her back, congrats, you're on the right track. If she steps closer without making it awkward, that is your cue to keep things light and let her feel at ease. But if you notice that she pulls away when you try to do the same thing, just chill. No need to push it. Number 4, playful teasing. Let's be real here, we all love a little playful banter. But when she starts teasing you, joking around, or giving you a light poke, that's usually a sign that she's feeling comfortable and wants to connect. Playful teasing is a huge indicator of attraction. It's her way of creating a fun, flirty vibe. And here's the secret. It's not about insulting you. It's about playfully poking fun at your quirks or things you do. If she's calling you out on something small, like, "Oh, you're such a bad dancer," or "Wow, you're really bad at guessing movie quotes," she's creating a rapport and bonding with you. It's all part of the dance of attraction. The key here is to keep it lighthearted and playful. If she's teasing you, she likes you. If it starts turning into something more aggressive or uncomfortable, that's a different story. Keep it fun and see where it leads. Number 5, engaged listening. Now, this is a big one. Engaged listening. If she is genuinely interested in you, she'll listen actively. And I'm not talking about her just nodding while scrolling through her Instagram. No. If she's really into you, she's going to hang on to your every word, remembering small details and then asking follow-up questions. Women have this uncanny ability to remember things, like the name of your childhood dog, the movie that you mentioned last week, or that random thing that you said during dinner. And trust me, she's paying attention. So if she remembers the little things that you mentioned weeks ago and then brings them up casually, that is a strong sign that she's really trying to connect with you on a deeper level. And don't be afraid to ask her personal questions too. If she's into you, she'll happily open up, giving you even more clues that she's emotionally invested. And number 6, adjusting her appearance. Now, this one might sound a little weird at first, but trust me, it's important. Ever notice how she starts fixing her hair, adjusting her clothes, or smoothing out her outfit when she's around you? That's not just a random thing. When a woman is attracted to you, she unconsciously starts to groom herself to appear more attractive. Now, don't go overthinking this. She's not standing in front of you doing her makeup unless she's genuinely just into beauty. But subtle things, like running a hand through her hair, or checking her reflection in a window or phone screen, those are usually signs that she's thinking about how you perceive her. If she starts doing this stuff when you're around, it's a sign that she wants to look her best for you. But don't make it weird, please. Just notice it and appreciate the effort. Practical tips, putting it all together. Alright, so now you've got the rundown on all the subtle signs that a woman's into you. But here's the thing. Don't just cherry pick one sign and then think you've cracked the code. These signs work best when they're happening together. Look for a pattern of behavior, and if all these subtle clues are aligning, well, then you're definitely on the right track. However, it is important not to mistake politeness or friendliness for romantic interest. Just because a woman is nice or laughs at your jokes doesn't necessarily mean that she's into you. Make sure that you're seeing a few of these signals lined up, not just one off-the-cuff gesture. Timing is key, and context matters. Let's bring this to life with a little example. Imagine that you're in a coffee shop with a girl that you're interested in. She's sitting across from you, and you're chatting about movies. She keeps leaning in, making lots of eye contact, and laughing just a little too much at your cheesy jokes. And then, at one point, she tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, just as she's about to say something personal. You catch it all. She's subtly adjusting herself because she's not just listening, but she's also trying to impress you a little. If you ignore all of these signs, well, you might miss out on a big opportunity. But if you notice them and respond with confidence, you're likely to see the attraction grow. And who knows, that casual coffee could turn into a much deeper connection. Attraction isn't always about bold, over-the-top gestures. Sometimes it's in the quiet signals. The glance that she gives you when she thinks you're not looking. The way her body leans towards yours. The smile that plays on her lips when you talk. The real takeaway here? Pay attention to the small stuff. The best connections aren't just made with big, flashy moves. They're built through small, thoughtful signals that tell you she's interested. So gentlemen, be observant, stay confident, and listen to the unspoken language. And hey, if you're still unsure, go ahead. Test the waters with a little flirty conversation and then see how she responds. Keep it light, keep it fun, and most importantly, enjoy the ride. You never know where those subtle cues could lead you. So, what's going to be your approach? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will be sure to respond to all of you. Like and subscribe if you love old money elegance and understated fashion. And if you don't subscribe, it means I'm just going to have to wait another day to onboard you. Stay sharp and subtle, and I'll catch you next time.